Yeah.
Yes. How's it going, everyone? Hopefully you can hear me. I wasn't going to go live today. I was gonna leave it for today and just have a rest, but I forgot Ian Cutler was coming round, and he's just turned up with his new book. How's it going, Ian?
Yeah, I'm going very well indeed.
One thing before we start, I just want to say a big thank you to Ben, who just randomly just knocked on the door, and I've got his personalised cards here. You can see that, yeah, personalised cards, and it looks like his missus does like she prints stuff for gifts and stuff like that, and he's just made us these BHTV t-shirts. Ben, can't thank you enough, mate. I'm really blown away by that. I weren't expecting that. Yeah. So thank you very, very much for that. And I think in the future, I'm just going to call you then, you know, and maybe we can get something going later with some merchandise or something. But for now, just to have, you know, the logo on the t-shirt and that, it's fucking brilliant, mate. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. We've got another one here that Ian's holding. Let's just borrow that second.
Yeah.
There's another one now, BHTV. Really works. I really like it. Thank you very, very much for that, Ben. I really appreciate it. I was blown away by that. There you go, Ian. You can wear that.
I'll say that as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and thank you. Let's all thank each other.
Yeah.
Let's all thank each other. Yeah. So what's happening then, Ian? Well, I ain't seen you for a while, mate.
Yeah. Well, I've got this book done.
Mm-hmm. And what edition is this one now?
Well,
are you changing the edition numbers as
it's 14th edition.
14th edition.
And
so what's different on this one now?
Well, I've got the Sunday Times.
If you bring it to look close to you, because that's where you're in focus, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it, right there.
I've got the Sunday Times.
Sunday Times, despite much online...
Roy Greenslade, Professor of
Journalism at City University London. Now, I've heard that name, Roy Greenslade.
Well, he's backing me. I don't say he's backing me because...
You said he mentioned you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he worked for Murdoch, who was one of his editors.
Oh, right.
But I don't think I think he thinks I've got a lot of spunk.
Mm.
And that's why...
Well, you haven't you? You've been throwing it around everywhere.
But anyway...
Got a lot of spunk, Ian.
Anyway, I've named him there. The Sunday Times, anyway, bingo.
So basically, this Roy Greenslade, he is. I've bookmarked something. I've got something, and I can't remember what it is, but it's very relevant, and it's got something to do with this Roy Greenslade. Because you mentioned him to me a while ago, didn't you? About a month or 2 months, no, about a month and a half ago, something like that.
I think it was more than that.
And I had a look online, and I have bookmarked something, but I wasn't ready for this today. I wasn't sure whether you was actually coming or not.
I don't know whether he's a friend of Murdoch's or not. I think he's...
More than likely.
No, I don't know, but... because Murdoch drops people. He drops people.
Right, he's one of them, yeah. He just drop you and you're done.
Yeah, and...
What, and then he's enemies with him for life?
No, but he's... Anyway, because he's put that in my book, Um,
Well, it goes in your favour, doesn't it?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So what did he say when he mentioned you? You said that he mentioned you, and he was talking about. You said Roy Greenslade had mentioned you,
Yeah,
and basically was in support of what you were saying against Murdoch. Is that right?
yeah,
Right. And that's your reasoning now for putting him on the latest edition of your book.
yeah.
Yeah, because it goes in your favour and
Yeah.
proves, you know, someone else
I
high
mean,
up is
I don't
singing
know
you praises.
whether Roy Greenslade will be offended. I hope I haven't offended him because
Yeah.
I don't like, I don't like to offend people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Especially important people.
Yeah, but he was an editor for Rupert Murdoch, and now
He's sung you a bit of praise, and obviously you want people to see that.
Yeah,
That there is someone else out there of a bit of importance.
yeah,
That believes what you're saying.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I don't think you got a message there, Ian.
Yeah, I don't worry.
So we're going to talk more about that.
Yeah.
Ian. This is Ian's book, Camera Assassin, 14th edition. And if you want to contact Ian Cutler, his details are online. I'll put the email again in the description, shall I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but yeah.
And the back of that.
The back of that. We're going to come to that in a minute. Don't let me forget that. I want to talk about that. I want to know the story behind that.
Yeah.
But there's something else that I want to get to quickly. I've been looking online, right? And let me see if I can bring in a screenshot here. Because these fucking trolls are just getting out of hand. It's just everything and anything now, right? That these fucking idiots want to come out with. So let's just get an example of that and put that in here. Let's get rid of that and get rid of that. So we should have a screenshot here now, and let me just make that a bit bigger. All right, so I can't cover the whole screen with it, but you can see it now, right? This is what I'm waking up to today. So this is Sparkle's done a video basically slagging off a song that was not my idea. Let me explain the story behind this. On the video that you've seen me online, right, where I'm at Scotland Yard with Ian, and when you remember that day, didn't you?
Yeah,
Ian?
sure.
Yeah? Unforgettable day, wasn't it? Yeah. And
unforgettable.
Unforgettable. And we
see. Scotland Yard know you're right.
I know they do. That's why they didn't want to fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, cool.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
But when we came back from Scotland Yard, or I came back and I got to Walthamstow Central, a policeman come up to me, who I now know to be a really nice bloke. But at the time, I've just left Scotland Yard with you, so you're trying to get your book. Let me. There you go. Go on. There you go.
The Cutlers.
No, we're coming to that. We're coming to that. We're coming to that. Save that. I like that. We'll save that. So anyway, I'm at Walthamstow Central and I'm approached by this police officer, and he quickly got his phone out and he's going to me, "Oh mate, you know," because he seemed like he was a bit of a fan. I was dubious at first because I thought, no, I've just come from Scotland Yard. This is set up, and it wasn't. And I started talking to this guy, and he's going through his phone, and he's showing me his brother-in-law, because he's married to this guy's sister and lives here. And so he says, you know, you should work with my, you know, if you messaged him, he'd be doing backflips and all that. And I thought, you know, I said, look, give me a knock one day, yeah. And a couple of weeks later, this copper guy came and gave me a knock on the door, and showed me more videos of his brother-in-law who'd worked with a lot of people in China and obviously in America, and he's been involved in films, and he's done, you know, he's done quite a lot of stuff. Anyway, so I messaged this guy, and he's called Jay, and we started talking over Skype and over WhatsApp, and built up a bit of a relationship over 6 months, because we're talking about, you know, doing this music video. We've both been fans of horror films, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Exorcist and all of these things, all these films that you remember growing up, The Thing, you know, like all these kind of cult classic films. I'm in a cult now because I've watched cult classic films. So like we were both fans of horror films and stuff, and I'd always wanted to do a music video where we incorporated a horror into the music video. You know, nothing satanic about it, it's just entertainment. Otherwise, don't make horror films then. If we're just going to keep tying everything to fucking Hampstead and Guidance, eating babies and all this rubbish, don't make horror films then. Yeah, let's stop doing that. Let's stop being creative. Let's fucking stop everything. Shall we, Sparkle? You fucking prick, stupid prick woman. Seriously, man, get yourself a boyfriend or a bunch of bananas or do something, mate. Seriously, because you are fucking desperate. And having a go at that song, which I walked away from, by the way, I walked away from it. Not going to explain the reasons why I walked away from it right now. But one of the reasons was the song that we did and the whole thing, once we'd made it, it was quite horrific. And I decided that it doesn't fit in with who I am and what I'm trying to do. And I walked away from the project, right? And a lot of problems happened around doing that project. So everyone just went like that, right? And that's where we're at with it, right? There was reasons I didn't want to get involved in that project no more. I'd done someone a favour, right? This guy came up to me, I'm not mentioning no names, and said, you know, can you work with my brother-in-law? He was a fan. So me doing like what I did before with Bill Maloney or Ian Cutler or whoever, I try to fucking help out, right? Which I did. So I've done 3 songs for the guy. Well, I put vocals on 3 of his songs. They're not my songs, they're his songs, right? They've got nothing to do with me, right? So I just said, yeah, I'll do you a chorus or verse or whatever, and that you can have it. I don't want nothing for it. I'm pretty sure the guy's selling his album online from loads of different outlets and that. I'm not getting nothing from it. I told him I don't want nothing from it. It was just something to do at the time because I was fucking bored, right? And I even had to force myself because I wasn't bothered about singing, wasn't bothered about none of it. But when you're sitting there in fucking depression and you want to pull yourself out of it, being creative is actually quite good. So we made a horror music video, which I said well in advance that watch these silly fucking trolls now. He's got a knife, he's promoting this. I'm not promoting fuck all right? It was a horror music video. It actually turned out fucking good. Yeah, it really did turn out good. And but I've walked away from it. I've stopped the edit, got rid of it, destroyed it. It's done. So the video ain't never coming out. I did put a screenshot up of it, and Guidance come running in. Oh look, this one's Brian Harvey. Brian Harvey circled out the wrong person for a start. You fucking stupid scratchy knob. You fucking idiot. Oh, this is Brian Harvey here, look, with a short spiky hair and that. Nah, mate, you circled out the wrong person because you're a fucking fool. Because that's how you people work. You go, yeah, this is definitely what's going on. This is Brian Harvey here. Well, you was wrong, weren't you, you fucking tit. So, I walked away from that project, and now Sparkle and her little fucking smelly crew are online trying to find anything. Yeah? Sparkle, stop crying, you fucking muppet. You was in a song, right? If you're going to dish it out to people, then be prepared to fucking take it back. Because that's what's going to happen to you. Yeah? Be prepared to take it back every single fucking time, you little low-life tramp. Yeah? Now it's time for you to fucking do one. You fucking filthy little tramp. Tramp. Get a life. Get a fucking life. You're an idiot. You've got nothing better to do. Yeah, don't try and make songs again being funny, because that doesn't work for you. You are a prat, you're not funny, you're an evil little tart, and you need to just fucking do one. Anyway, that's enough. So, Ian, tell me what's on the back of your book.
Okay. That is a tattoo of some bird.
Yeah. Right, so, right, how are we going to show, I need to show people this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to send it to the computer and I'll put it in as a screenshot, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let me do that. Let me do that. Right, camera, and let's go that way with it.
But
what have you done? Oh, what have you done, Ian? What have you done to him? What have you done to this bloke?
Well, it was a girl, you know.
No, I mean, what have you done to Murdoch?
Oh yeah, he's sitting on his head.
Right, I'm getting that again. I need it bigger. Right, send that to.
That is below her hairs. So when she grows her hairs, it won't be seen, you know.
Hang on a minute. I need to bring this picture in. Hang on a minute. Right, so Ian Cutler has it's not letting me pull it in, Ian. Is this a sign?
Really?
It's not letting me, it's not going in.
Why?
I don't know. It's not going in. I need to put these things in the in here beforehand, I think, before you start going live. Unless, hang on a minute, let me try this way. Image, Cutler, image, and I want to take it.
Well, it's not obscene.
No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Hang on.
It's a bit of fun, you know.
List. Where is it? It's not giving it to me, Ian. It's not letting it come in. It's not letting it. But anyway, so but if you hold that up there, basically what Ian's got there is on the back of this here. It looks like Rupert Murdoch's got a melon on his head there, but that's not a melon. That is a pelvic area of a woman that Ian knows, and she's had a tattoo on her pelvic area. Ian Cutler's took a picture of it, and he's put that pelvic area on Murdoch's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he'd like it.
Yeah, he'd like that. And you've put his head right in it and all, haven't you? Like he's got the tip of his head well in there.
I've got. I bet you couldn't do that to your wife, Murdoch.
Or would she even let him?
Yeah, of course.
Look at the state of his belly on that picture there.
Sorry?
I should have took some screenshots of this, shouldn't I, before we went live. But like I said, I weren't prepared. I haven't been awake that long. I ain't even woke up yet.
So how are we going to get it on there?
That's inside the book.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that. We have a little laugh and a joke, but that's what it's all about, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's the thing that's going to have you all come unstuck, because not one of you can fucking rubbish that. Not one of you.
Good.
And it's in your book.
Yeah.
And it's going to stay there until something gets done. So, these trolls, man, seriously, like, what is your problem? What is your problem? Why don't you start talking about my evidence? Yeah? Start talking about my evidence instead of fucking talking shit, because very soon I'm going to cut you lot off. Completely cut you off. Right? So have your little 5 minutes, do what you're doing, yeah? I'm not out there fucking headhunting you. If I've got something to say to you, Sparkle, or any of you, I'll come on here and do it, right? I'll come on here and tell you what I think of you straight, yeah? And I know you're watching right now because you're a sad little troll, yeah? And you need to get a fucking life. You and your little crew and your little fucking MI5 crew and your Ian Puddicks and your fucking Scotland Yard and your Secret Services, one of them for you, yeah? One of them. Good. Fuck you. So what else, Ian?
Anyway, on the front of my book, there's Roy Greenstreet, Professor of Journalism. I know him because I knew him when he was editor of The Sun, actually.
Yeah.
And, you know, like...
That's it. That's it. See that?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Anyway,
I mean, all jokes aside, like, people, like, you're not a fuckabout. I know, like, see, this, we were talking about this the other day, weren't we, yeah?
yeah.
When I said to you about when you do videos and stuff now, or interviews and that, see all the wig stuff and the judge thing and all that, I would completely drop that out and now just be you, because you did work for this geezer.
Yeah.
You do know a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
You are putting all that shit in this book. And I think a lot of people are taking you the wrong way because they're going, oh yeah, like, because you've had a stroke and obviously it's hard for you to get some words out. Most people, you know what people are like, Ian. I mean, look at what these trolls are like, the things they're picking up on. I mean, it's just everything and anything. Yeah. I've seen videos of you where it's just gone, where it says Ian Cutler, and they're taking the piss.
Yeah,
but that's these fucking trolls.
Yeah, cool.
This is what they do. So, although we have a laugh and a joke, and you are quite a jokey person, I mean, to put some bird's fanny on Murdoch's head, do you know what I mean? Like, you're having a laugh with it.
Cool.
You know, some of these people out there are going to say, it's so fucking disrespectful, and you shut up, you fucking mug, get a life, get the deep fat fryer, get the deep fat fryer off you, bed.
Rupert Murdoch, you know, like, sorry.
Right, go on.
He introduced Hare's tits in his papers.
What, the page 3 thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And which was a massive thing.
You know, like fucking page 3. You know, like
it was famous. It's a famous page. Everyone knew page 3.
Yeah. And he's.
I used to like Tracy Elvick. Do you remember Tracy Elvick?
Yeah.
I used to think she was lovely. Kathy Lloyd as well. I thought she was nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
But anyway, you know, it's a fucking joke, really, because I'm not taken seriously. You ain't been taken seriously.
No, so the problem is it's image.
A fucking serious subject.
It is a serious subject, but because we make light of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? We make light of it because I think you have to, really.
Yeah,
I've done my shouting and screaming.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to make light of it in order to see the funny side so you can fucking actually deal with it. Because although you've had a stroke and I still dress like a teenager, these are things that they're quick to jump on to discredit you, to use against you. Listen, look, I'm going to say this now, right? I could, let's say, for example, I could be on heroin. Right? I could be on crack. Does that mean I'm not telling the truth? Of course it doesn't. You know what I mean? You could you could be, but you know, they say these things about you. Oh, he's a druggie, he's this, he's that. I'm not a fucking druggie. I'm not a druggie.
No,
you don't see me. Have you ever seen me have a fucking line of gear? Have you ever seen me take a pill? You've seen me smoke a spliff. Have you ever seen me do anything else?
No.
Exactly, right? So these people, they just want to use anything against you, and with you, it will be, he's had a stroke, he's got judge's wig on, he's mad, he's not. But listen, we counteracted all of that. You did go to prison for arson. Murdoch did, is that right? Right, but that's because the geezer karate chopped you to the ground, so you went back and fucking and showed him what's what. Not that that's the right thing to do, it's not.
It is.
But you thought so in his case, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the geezer karate chops you to the ground, you went back for him. You know what I mean? That's what you did, you went back for him.
Listen, if you got quality chocolate around, you fucking do something weird.
No comment. Let me.
Because
no comment.
Because you know, like it's a fucking joke, really. Fucking chiming and fucking quality chocolate 7 times.
You've done it 7 times.
Yeah.
And that was, what was that over? You didn't even touch the mill, did you?
No. It's fucking, it's in my book anyway.
But anyway, bottom line is Murdoch did hire you after that.
Yeah.
Right, so he hired you as a criminal, and you're not the first person that he's done that to. You said he's hired paedophiles, knowingly, Ray Chapman.
Yeah.
Right, Murdoch's been on your boat and banged brasses with you.
Yeah.
Right, he's definitely done that.
Yeah.
Right, Murdoch's not a paedophile.
No.
Right, he's not a paedophile. We're not even wouldn't even bother try and push that agenda.
Yeah.
Murdoch's not a paedophile. I don't think he's a paedophile.
And Sir Nicholas Lloyd fucked his wife on my boat.
Sir Nicholas Lloyd fucked which wife?
Oh fuck me, I can't remember.
What? Not Wendy.
No. Sir
She was quite
Nicholas
nice,
Lloyd
Wendy.
fucked his present wife on my boat.
Oh, his present wife.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad, really, is it?
Yeah,
He ended up
no.
marrying her. And who's that? Was that Sue?
No, I can't remember.
No. So Nicholas Lloyd's wife was Pollard.
Eve Pollard.
Eve Pollard. And it's interesting because that Eve Pollard's name comes up in the Express interview with Andrew Ash.
Yeah.
Andrew Ash mentions Eve Pollard, and so does Bill Maloney.
Let's give her a due. She was been the editor of the Sun. No.
Is it one of Murdoch's papers?
No.
Mal?
No. The Daily Mirror.
Oh, right.
No.
Express?
No.
Mal?
Hang on. Daily Mirror, one of his lower papers.
One of Murdoch's lower papers?
No.
Whoever owns the Mirror?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see who owns the Mirror.
Anyway.
Who does own the Mirror?
Anyway, I don't want to.
I would like to just know. Are they, so with people like the Mirror, it'd be the CEO, wouldn't it? Be the CEO.
Yeah. Well, I've worked with for the Mirror. You know, like I've worked for the Mirror, and I don't know.
Daily Mirror. It is owned by parent company Reach PLC.
He's Maxwell.
Robert Maxwell.
Yeah.
Right, but he's dead.
Yeah, but he owned the Mirror. Anyway, I'll come to him with it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So, how many of your books have you had printed in Spain?
Hang on a minute. 30,000.
30,000.
Yeah, no, hang on.
We've just lost one of the cameras there. Let me just bring that back. So that's the only thing with DSLRs. They stay on for a while, and then because you ain't using them, recording or taking pictures, they turn themselves off. Yeah, go on, sorry, what are you saying?
What was I saying?
How many books have you had printed?
Oh yeah, 10,000.
10,000?
Yeah.
10,000, that's good.
Yeah.
And the other ones are all been going all right, yeah?
Yeah, we sold out of them.
Yeah, well I've got a few people that are interested in your
Yeah.
book. I mean a couple of giveaways.
Yeah.
One woman called Amanda wants one, which you're better off taking a newer copy now.
You know,
newer copy. No, yeah. So, what's coming up next?
I don't know, but we'll think of something.
Yeah. Well, who do you think is going to be Prime Minister? What are you thinking?
The fucking these fucking hell.
Not Jeremy Hunt.
No.
Good. Fucking hell.
You
You see his eyes? I watched the debate when they was doing the debate the other day.
Yeah.
And every time that Jeremy Hunt spoke, at the end of his speech, he steps back and his face was like, I think, look at his eyes. Don't trust his eyes, man.
Yeah.
There's something not right in the eyes there. That's just my feeling anyway. And then who's the opponent? Who we got? Boris.
Boris.
Do you reckon it'd be Boris?
Yeah, of course.
What, I mean, because they've been building him up, haven't they, for a while?
Of course. Murdoch's fucking...
Has he got anything to do with Murdoch?
No, but Murdoch's...
We'll fucking try and get in there.
Yeah.
So I need to get to Boris first and say, here's the reasons why you don't want Murdoch on your side.
I don't know, because I've threatened to talk to Boris, but he won't answer because...
Why don't none of them answer? This is the fucking point. Like, you're there to do a job.
Yeah,
Boris, if you do get in, don't start your next 5 years with I don't want to know, please.
On my next book, we're going to cut the swearing out.
Yeah.
Because...
I agree. I'm going to try and do that on my channel myself. I need to.
Yeah.
I do need to. Sound like Bill Maloney. Oh, I need to stop swearing. But I actually do, because I want this channel to stay running.
Yeah.
And you know, it is presentation, isn't it? You know, you got to, you know. But the thing is with me, these people come online, and they start putting the boot in and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, look, we can all do that. That's why I've done it.
Yeah.
That's why I've done it. I don't want to be doing that. I try and make a joke out of it, but every now and then, it does get to me, and I think, fuck you, and I come on and I'll have a little rant.
Yeah.
And that's now going to be part of my job of controlling myself and learning to not give oxygen to these idiots, which is where it's got to go. I mean, I'll have moderators on the channel soon, which will be kicking out all of the trolls. Yeah. So there'll only be decent people in there. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
And I'm the same, mate.
You see. All in all, this book, paedophiles, Ray Chapman, you know, like, if it was done sensibly, and I'm gonna do it sensibly, and you're gonna say it, because
I think we're both looking to step it up.
Yeah.
We're going to both step it up. You know what I mean? We're in the process of that at the moment, but we are both going to step it up and try and hit this professionally and not give the people on the other side the ammunition to come at us with petty, you know, he's got a stroke or he can't talk or he's mad or he's on drugs, he wears his cap backwards, this, that. It's rubbish. It's all irrelevant. It should be about the evidence that you've got and what I've got of proof of what this country has been being run under for the past 50 years.
Listen, 100 years, 200 years, this country is, you know, like Margaret Thatcher. She has a paedophile working for her.
And that was, who was that?
Fucking hell.
Well, it wouldn't be the first one. Well, the first alleged paedophile. Is this bloke alive who you're talking about?
Sorry?
Is the bloke alive who you're talking about?
No.
He's not? Oh, right, go on, he's a paedophile. What?
But, hang on a minute.
Yeah, who was he?
Hang on a minute.
So this was another Home Secretary for...
Lawson.
Lawson?
Yeah.
What, Lawson?
Yeah.
Lawson.
And he was a paedophile.
And he was the Home Secretary?
And, and it's a fucking game.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know, like it's a game.
It shouldn't be though, should it? Because people
cool.
are on the outside are watching in, taking things very seriously, hanging their lives on these people that seem to be playing a game and don't really care and just going around fucking abusing children.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the fucking attraction?
I don't know, but it's a fucking game, mate.
To them it is. Anyway, I'm not here to talk. But the paedophilia thing here, that's just a downside on Murdoch for hiring people like that. They don't look good on his character.
I mean, Murdoch said to me when I walked into his office, I told him I've been in prison, and he said, what for? You know, like fucking... He said, and I told him.
Yeah.
And he said, we'll hire you.
Yeah, we'll have you. You know.
Fucking, you know, like...
and that's all it took. The fact that you've done a couple of dodgy things, and he liked that.
Yeah, of course, because he
use it against you, like you said, when he wants to drop you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's a game, mate. A game.
Yeah, it most definitely is. All right, well, Ian, nice one, mate.
So
nice one.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, another update when you change it again. Anything else happens, let us know. I'll put Ian's hold up. I will put Ian's email in the description so that you can email him if you want to get a copy of The Camera Assassin, which is the 14th edition. And regardless of what you think of me or what you think of Ian, on a personal tip, don't let that cloud what is actually been going on here and the fake stories. I mean, you said yourself, Ian.
Listen.
40 front page front page stories.
All false.
All false. All false, yeah? And you are absolutely 1 billion % confirming that.
Yeah.
Fucking... all of them?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Fucking all of them.
Right, well, that's all we need to hear. All of them. Fucking all of them. That's the news that you've been getting for the past 50 years. That's what's been running our country. That's what's been befriending our prime ministers and steering things.
You see, fake news, it's been, I'm going to call it fake news.
Yeah.
The Camera Assassin fake news.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad, yeah. Yeah, you want to make that fake news bigger then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe a little redesign.
Yeah, I'll have it, you know, like... I don't think I'll call it Camera Assassin, but I'll
You're going to change that?
Yeah.
Camera Assassin is like, it's an alias, isn't it? It's an alias, it's an alias for you.
And next time I come up here, I'm going to... I don't want to tell you even.
Yeah.
What the title is, because I respect you, but all these cunts, CNTs, are going to get in on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
And it's not going to happen.
No. Well, they're trying to clickbait me. If people want to knock their numbers up on their videos, what they've been doing is putting my name in the title.
Yeah.
And then their views go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, it's taken some years, but this is really circulating now.
Yeah.
You know what we're doing. I mean, as far out as I've been having some online problems with a guy in Australia, and there's been a bit of backwards and forwards, and literally me and a girl called Melanie, we contacted this guy because we thought he was, a supporter, and he put a video up online where he'd been bleeding out of his arse into the toilet, and out of concern, like, we messaged him, yeah, and ended up talking to him on a Facebook live chat, and he it escalated into an argument. Like, he's reading it wrong. He thinks that this girl that I talked to is MI5 and she's been sent in to destroy me, to take me off of the aim, off of the goal, i.e. the phone hacking, and just take my mind somewhere else, which is complete rubbish. He'd made his mind up about that's what was going on, and he thinks that I've been trying to take his channel down, and I haven't. If anything, what I've been trying to do is get the geezer to come live online and talk to me on a Skype conversation, which we can put out live in front of everyone. And he's now said that he's up for doing that.
Oh, good.
We'll see, innit? We'll see what happens. I mean, there's another conversation to be had there. I don't really want to go into that now. But the bottom line is, Pi, if you're watching, and you most probably are, I'll say it to you again. I thought it was unreasonable that you put that conversation up. It was unreasonable because, I'm not trying to find out phone hacking information off of you or vice versa. But if you want to record me, that's fine. I wasn't the one that had the problem with it. Melanie had the problem with it because you're putting her full name up everywhere and saying that she's give you permission to that. It's not like that at all, Pi. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you right now, you either want to talk to me and we sort this out properly. No one's taking your channel down. You know what I mean? Your channel's not coming down. I don't want to take your channel down. What do I want to do that for? Why would I want to do that? I don't want to do that. So, like I said, let's sort it out and let's talk. We've done the fucking arguing thing now. I'm moving forward, right? And I'm willing to give you a little spot so that you can have your say.
Good.
And, I'm willing to hold my hands up and say, listen, I may have read you wrong sometimes, but what you did when you put that conversation up, you was using it like it was a threat. You do this or I'm going to do that. So I said to Melanie, I don't give a fuck if he puts it up there. I don't care. But she didn't want her personal stuff going up there. So that's what was out of order, and that's why she'd been having a go at you on your channel and putting this strike in, but she's retracted everything, Pi. Yeah, so I hope that this stops now. And, look, if you want to talk to me and you look, here's how far I went, yeah? When you come on the show, you're going to get one of them. What do you think of that? Yeah? If you want some of that, then fucking bury the hatchet, let's be grown-ups and sort this out, yeah? I can admit when I'm wrong about someone, so hopefully you can too, yeah? Because I ain't got it in for you. Sparkle and all these others, that's a different story. These people are not human beings. These people can't be spoken to normal or rationally because they're being paid to do otherwise. I think you know what I think of these people, and pretty soon I'm going to cut them off. I'm going to cut them all off. So there was your name. If you fancy a bit of that pie and doing a live thing, we can talk. I think people will find it interesting. You're an interesting bloke, and like I said, you know your Bible inside out, and I think you're an interesting guy. So I'm willing to bury the hatchet and have a decent conversation. And who knows, we might even have a laugh. We're going to have live phone-ins. We're going to have, like what we're doing here with Ian now, interview in black and white. And then with Ian, and then there's Ian Cutler sitting there in black and white with his book. And a BHTV t-shirt, courtesy of Ben. Thank you for that, Ben. Let me just see if I can get my... I'll tell you, here, man, my eyes are getting bad. I can't see anymore. Well, I can, but it's a small print.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from a certain distance.
How many people have been on this channel?
Well, it says 20,000 subscribers, but I think half of them.
No, since we've been talking.
I'm not sure. I'll be able to tell you in a minute. It'll probably be about. Normally, I come off as been about 1,400 views. I mean, it might not be as high as that, but it more than likely will be.
Yeah.
Personalised just for you. Wide variety of personalised items, embroidered, printed, and vinyl. Mugs, plates, toweling, baby gift sets, T-shirts, and much more. Info at personalisedjustforyou.org.uk. And that is, I'll say that again. That is info at personalisedjustforyou.org.uk. And the website, it looks like, is www.personalisedjustforyou.org.uk. So, Ben, it's fantastic, mate. I really wasn't expecting that. And I really appreciate it because they look good. I was sure about that logo. It is a bit half YouTube and half MTV, and I like that.
Yeah,
let's just
cool.
have another look at that white one there, Ian. It's just
They're magic.
I like that. I really like that. Ben, thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. It looks good both on black and white. Oh well, that's the logo sorted out then, Ian.
Yeah.
Don't cover your mic up if you can help it. So, is there anything else that we should know?
No, but you know, I'll just come in flash past.
Yeah.
To fucking do that to Murdoch.
Yeah. No, appreciate it.
And you know, like hang on a minute. And I gave my book to one of his wives, Brian. If you can.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
That was the bit that we was transcribing that day,
Yeah.
wasn't it? All right, hang on. Let me put these reading glasses on. Yeah, but this was a conversation that me and you had, where you was telling me. Well, I'll read it out. So, Ian, I gave my book to one of his wives, Brian, the photographer David Bailey. You knew him, didn't you? Ian, yeah, of course. You say that all the time. Yeah, of course. And when you can't get the word out, we need to do you a T-shirt that says bingo on it. You know what I mean? Because when you can't get the word out, you'll go, you know, like bingo. Right, so we might have to get Ian Cutler a bingo T-shirt. Brian, yeah, go on, Ian. 10 years ago, I got hold of one of his new wives and gave her a book. Brian, you gave her a copy of your book. Ian, yeah. Brian, David Bailey's wife, one of his wives. Ian, yeah. Brian, and I like the way we put that in there. It means nothing. And Ian, and the next thing, David Bailey's fucking laughs. Brian taking pictures of Murdoch's wedding. Ian, yeah. Brian, David Bailey. Ian, yeah. And then we go and we say about Conrad Brown, who was the guy that tapped my phone and recorded me illegally along with Kellaway. And you're talking about his dad, who you worked with,
Yeah.
Jerry Brown, which I think is massively important.
Yeah, cool.
You know, you worked with the guy's dad that phone tapped me.
Yeah.
The bloke that they're hiding in the background trying to protect because he works directly with Maz and Mahmood.
Yeah.
And he recorded me. So that's
Yeah.
fucked him. And the thing is that you worked with his dad.
Yeah.
And it says here, Brown's boy was 9 years of age. So that's Jerry Brown's boy, which is Conrad. Ian Cutler on Conrad Brown, son of Jerry. Ian. Jerry Brown's boy said, I would like to be a photographer like Ian Cutler, laughs. So he wanted to be like you. The bloke that ended up phone tapping me, the bloke that is gonna bring down and prove me right and bring down Murdoch's empire eventually, used to look up to you and wanted to be like you.
Yeah.
And then he fucking grew up and tapped my phone, the silly thing. There you go. Hey, I can do it. See how I stopped myself there? I've stopped myself. I've got control.
Yeah, cool.
I've now got control.
Yeah.
10 years ago. So what you're saying is, even though she had your book, she knows about how corrupt Murdoch is. What type of person is she? She still married him. Yeah. Brian, and you think it's because you sent her your book? Ian, I know. So Rupert Murdoch has ended up with Jerry Hall because you sent Jerry Hall a copy of your book.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
She didn't know him before that.
No.
So she must have read your book and thought, oh, I like this bloke.
Yeah,
I'm going to marry him.
Because of his money.
I'm going to marry him. How much money do you think she's going to get?
Well, I don't know. It's
a few quid, isn't it?
a few quid.
Yeah. But she used to be with Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
How'd you go from Mick Jagger to Rupert Murdoch?
Well,
how does that happen?
It's a fucking...
Again?
I'm going to laugh about this because she's going to be in my book, a new book.
Yeah.
Very often.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to seeing that on the, what's that, the 15th or the 16th edition, or are we talking much further in the future?
I've got it weighed up.
Yeah, you got it ready?
Oh, fuck me, yeah. And it's a game.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. And, yeah, that was me and me reading glasses there, plus 2.5. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Eyes are failing on me. I've been Brian Harvey.
What's that?
That's a 2.5. That's the same. That's the same as mine. I wore them in the one when we was...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? I'll tell you what we have got. Cunt of the week. Cunt of the week. And it's Sunday. We're still in the same week. And
Rupert.
That's what we've said. There he is, Rupert. So, Rupert, you win Cunt of the Week. And your prize is a twos on a Benson and Hedges from 1978. So, well done, Rupert. Well done. Well done. So pretty much that's about it for today. I've addressed everything that I want to address. I wasn't even going to come on today, but it's only because Ian's come round that I thought, all right, well, we might as well do this. I wasn't ready for it, and I'm still half asleep, and I think we're done here, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
I think we're done. So thanks for watching, everyone. And I used to have a video to play you, but I can't find it anymore. So I'll take it.
Can you play my one?
Can I play you your song? I ain't got it queued up. I'll play it for you next time, Ian. I promise. Okay. Because I've really got to get my head around this OBS. I've got other pages. I'll show you it in a minute. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. But there's other setups I've got to do. There's a setup where you can split this screen into two, and then I can bring the live chat in that side on a pop-up, and logos, and I've got things here like you can have the welcome thing going if you want. Welcome to the channel, Brian Harvey, BHTV. Got a big logo there if you want it. What else? We've got Piezygote. There's another logo. I was going to go with that one, but against white. But I like them both, really.
I'm going to go to the toilet, okay?
Go in the toilet?
Yeah.
All right, let me take that mic off you. Let's just unpin that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's it, all right?
Yeah.
So we'll turn that one down. That's it. Do you want a hand?
No, it's all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it. That's all we've got time for today. I've said everything I need to say. Trolls, fuck off, get a life, mate, because you're absolutely fucking pathetic. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.